Good morning, everybody. I'm Lee Houston, Wrestling Tracks. Let's get your day started with some wrestling, shall we? I'm not going to do the pre-show from last night, Forbidden Door, but Suzuki and the Jericho Appreciation Society. Suzuki and the Jericho Appreciation Society with Eddie Kingston, Yumano. I'm going to butcher that name now, on purpose, of course. And Wheeler Yuta. Man, the Chop Fest treat Eddie Kingston and Suzuki. My God. Suzuki was eating the pain and loving the taste, as Paul Heyman would say. Suzuki took all them chops to the chest, and he was eating the pain and loving the taste. My goodness. FTR is your not undisputed, but they have all the gold from Ring of Honor and IWGP. They are now they're now the tag team champions of New Japan. But it's IWGP is New Japan. IWGP and Ring of Honor. They defeated Roppongi Vice and the United Empire. Pac, that bastard Pac. I don't know why I'm saying Pac all this time, but that bastard Pac defeated Claire Connors, Miro, and Malachi Black. He's your new AEW All-Atlantic Champion. The dudes with attitudes, Sting, and Darby Allin, and Shingo Tataki took on the Bullet Club, El Fantasmo, Bad Nick Jackson. Thunder Rosa is your, I'm trying to get the R roll on my tongue. Thunder Rosa is still your women's champion from AEW. Will Ospreay defeated Orange Cassidy to retain your IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. Cesaro, who's now Claudio Castagnoli. Yes, I don't know how to pronounce. I'm just calling. I know it. Screw it. Claudio. That's his name. Claudio. I can't pronounce his last name. That's his real name, I believe. Yeah, that's his real name. Claudio. I'm not going to try pronounce his last name. He used to be Cesaro. Defeated Zack Sabre Jr. Pretty cool match. Jay White, Switchblade Jay White, defeated Heyman Adam Page. The Rainmaker Okada and Adam Cole Baby to retain the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. This was not included in the live stream replay. I watched it on WatchWrestling.ai. Had a few difficulties with it, but Jon Moxley is your new interim AEW World Champion. CM Punk is still the original World Champion. Down the road, we have an undisputed title match. This is my 2 cents. Not going to happen, though. We have an undisputed championship match down the road. And we will have one AEW World's Heavyweight Champion. That was Forbidden Door last night. Will it happen again? I don't know. That's up to the powers that be. Will we do this again? That's up to the powers that be. I wouldn't mind, but if you're going to do a pay-per-view this long, let's have it a little short, shall we? Next month, July 16th to August 18th, is the most intense tournament in pro wrestling, the G1 Climax 32. It's the most intense, the most brutal, the most, I'm not going to say aggravating, but it will take all you got. You got to have some manhood about yourself to be part of this tournament. And I hope they have qualification matches instead of just throwing people in there. For New Japan Pro Wrestling, the G1 Climax 32 tournament. I hope and pray they have qualification. Make people earn it instead of throwing somebody in there. Get a nice trophy and a championship match down the road. How cool is that? We'll start off with 32. I gotta ask Dave Burton about that. We'll start off with a bunch of folks. We'll end down the road. We'll end with one. And only one man will have a nice trophy and a title shot at the IWGP Championship later down the road. That, my friends, should be very interesting. I got to give a shout out to our sponsors, Backup Deliveries and More LLC. They put the D in delivery. Backup Deliveries and More LLC. They put the D in delivery. For more information, 888-712-2587. You have a CDL license, you can drive trucks, hit them up and get paid. Backup Deliveries and More LLC. They put the D in delivery. 888-712-2587. We got backup.com. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to go back across the street to Old Faithful WWE. I'll give you the wrestling forecast in just a little bit. We'll be right back.
My name is Scott McGrath. The day before my 8th birthday, I fell in a pile of fire ants and suffered significant wounds on over 70% of my body. Since that day, I have made a solemn vow to kill every insect on planet Earth. I hate them with the passion of a religious zealot. Speaking of religion, of all the biblical plagues, I hate the locust plague the most. For the last 12 years, my white-hot rage has materialized in the form of my business, McGrath Pest Control. I have harnessed this unforgivable intolerance of insects and released the wrath of my fury on bugs in and around the homes of Houston. I will kill those bugs in any way that I can. Chemicals, my boot, my bare fist, or any other object that can end the life of an insect. Call 281-469-8240 and give me the honor of killing bugs at your house. I also hate rats and spiders. Go to McGrathPestControl.com.
And your wrestling forecast for today. Wrestling forecast, basically your upcoming events. Check this out. We got Bianca Belair and Carmella for the Raw Women's Championship at Money in the Bank. Seth freaking Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Cesaro, Omos. I don't know why I can say Cesaro. I just apologize. My bad. I'm just used to saying Cesaro. Sheamus, Omos, Sami Zayn, 3 other guys to be determined this Monday probably. I'm going to get to that Raw in just a second. For the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. The women, we got Lacey Evans, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Raquel Gonzalez, Raquel Rodriguez. Used to be Raquel Rodriguez. Asuka, Shotzi Blackheart. And 2 other women to be determined. Ronda Rousey, Natalya for the SmackDown Women's Championship. The Usos, Street Profits, Undisputed Tag Championship. That should take place at SummerSlam, nonetheless. Austin Theory against Bobby Lashley for the United States Championship. If Bobby wins, he's a 2-time United States champion. Last time he held the championship was his rookie year, 2006. His rookie year, Bobby Lashley came in here. He was a former United States champion. It's interesting that Becky Lynch is on the card, on the prep poster. She's not on the card. How interesting. Back to Monday. Tonight, by the way. A very certain young man who I have talked trash about over the years. I did him dirty. I did him wrong. John Cena returns tonight. John Cena's been away making movies and doing this thing. And he finally understands it now. He gets it now. You can't do both movies and wrestling. You got to pick one. He used to dog The Rock. He used to dog The Rock about doing that. And then he finally gets it. Hey, I can't do both. So every time you let's say you're doing the movie, and you stop doing the movie, go to the wrestling thing for a while. You break your nose in the ring, that affects the movie. You can't do one. You gotta choose one or the other. So John Cena has earned my respect in the wrestling business. I'll get back to the wrestling forecast in just a second. I want to mention John Cena. I'll mention John Cena after this. We got SummerSlam. No, that's right. SummerSlam. July 30th. Money in the Bank is July 2nd, this Saturday. July 30th, SummerSlam. So far, we got one match on the card. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. This time, last man standing match for the Undisputed Championship. In my opinion, what we should do, we should have this match, but for the last and final time. We'll be doing this since 2015. I count 7-8 years. The first time Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar went at it, 2015. Roman Reigns was the Royal Rumble winner. He faced Brock Lesnar for the then WWE Championship. Lost. Because that night, Seth Rollins cashed his Money in the Bank contract and shocked everybody. A complete swerve. So from 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, I count 7.5 years of Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. Let's have this match for the last time. Win, lose, or draw, they would never wrestle each other as long as they're employed by WWE. Not going to happen, though. But win, lose, or draw, in my opinion, they should never wrestle each other, no matter the outcome of this match, as long as they're both employed by WWE. But so far, it's going to happen July 30th at Nashville, Tennessee. It's not country as hell. Nashville, Tennessee, at the Nissan Stadium. Then over across the pond in the UK, September 3rd, Cardiff, Wales, at the Principality Stadium. We got Clash of the Castle. What if Drew McIntyre wins Money in the Bank? And Drew McIntyre cashes in the contract against the winner of Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. How cool would that be? That's just my little 2 cents right there. That's just my little 2 cents. Also, by the way, you get your tickets at Ticketmaster.co.uk. Ticketmaster.co.uk. Type in WWE and click on Clash of the Castle. This will be across the pond in Cardiff, Wales, at the Principality Stadium. Extreme Rules. This is your wrestling forecast, mind you. Your Extreme Rules October 8th in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the hometown, the original ECW, at the Wells Fargo Center. And we cap it off with Crown Jewel. No, cap it off. I'm sorry, we got 2 more to go. Crown Jewel goes back to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. November 5th. All these are on a Saturday. And we cap it off 2022 with Survivor Series. The last pay-per-view of the year, I believe. It used to be on Thanksgiving Day. Now it's on different days. That's a Saturday, November 22nd. I believe it's a Saturday. November 26th, November 26th in Boston, Massachusetts at the TD Garden. That's your wrestling forecast for the day. Y'all excuse the background. We're going to be right back. Give me a second. All right, we are back. Y'all excuse everything. That's my ring alarm going off, and we got somebody doing repairs here, so y'all excuse everything in the background. Let's take you back 20 years ago. Kurt Angle gave an open invitational. I'm going to play this whole thing if I can. Kurt Angle gave an open challenge, open invitation. Anybody who got some guts, who got some manhood about themselves, get in this ring and let's fight. And who accepted that invitation? None other than the young John Cena.
Hi, we're OfferPad.
I'm not talking about you, man. Nobody cares who you is. OfferPad. Check him out, by the way. But nobody cares about OfferPad. We're here for John Cena. All right, here we go.
Get you a competitive offer. It's that easy. We'll even move.
I'm sorry about these ads, y'all. Here we go.
Now listen up. There are a lot of young guys back there, future superstars, that want to climb that ladder to success. Well, now's your chance to become a sensation just like me. Come on, somebody back there wanna face Kurt Angle. Someone's got to step up to the plate here. Angle's given an opportunity. Listen, don't be scared. I will take it easy on you. But there's got to be somebody back there that 50 years from now, Kurt doesn't look impressed. Who in the hell are you? I'm John Cena. John Cena, huh? Well, you tell me, what is the one quality that you possess that makes you think that you can walk out here and come into the ring and face the very best in the business? Ruthless aggression. Oh! Is Cena Kid will take an angle down and hammer it away with a right hand to the Olympic champion. Well, I guess Mr. McMahon's. Whoa! Oh, man! Kurt Angle's been taken off guard, and this kid is going right after Kurt Angle. I guess Mr. McMahon speaks on Raw, inspired young John Cena. Mr. McMahon told these young superstars to seize the opportunity, and this is what Cena is trying to do tonight against Angle. Cena's bringing it to Kurt. Kurt, look at it! Big back body drop by Cena to Kurt Angle in a clothesline. And another one. Ruthless aggression from Cena to Angle early on. Looks like Cena's got that aggressive part down pat. This Cena is a rookie. He's a prospect here at World Wrestling Entertainment. Cover, hook of the leg. Does he have it? And Kurt Angle kicks out.
And Sarah, that's back in the day.
What is outplay?
A young John Cena versus Kurt Angle. He lost, by the way. But he came out, answered the Kurt Angle Invitational, said it with his chest. And from there, up and down, but nonetheless, John Cena's earned my respect. I definitely rock with the John Cena back in the day who told you where to go, how far to shove it. That John Cena was the man. The heel John Cena told you where to go and how far you could shove it. This John Cena is more about the kids and everything. God bless you. But I couldn't stand the character. The human being John Cena, a great guy. I couldn't stand the character of John Cena. But nonetheless, tonight, John Cena returns after making movies in Hollywood. He's going to spend time with us for a little while. And then go back doing the Hollywood thing. That's what they do. You can thank The Rock, by the way, for paving the way for you. I'm just saying. But nonetheless, congratulations to John Cena. Over 20 years of service to WWE. Before that, he was OVW, our trainer, the training facility in OVW. And he was the prototype. We train people at AEW. So much love and respect to John Cena. And shout out to John Cena Sr. I hope he's doing well. I've seen him in a long while. I hope he's Mr. Cena Sr. Hope he's doing all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for this morning. We'll see you guys tonight on Raw. See you later. Have a great day. Good morning, everybody. Leaves the Wrestling Tracks. Hope you're having a great day. I got to give a birthday shout out to my wonderful mom, Miss Houston. Now, the problem with that, my mom don't care for wrestling in any form or another, so she probably would not hear this episode. Y'all know how moms are. Y'all already know. Years ago, I saw on Facebook, moms against wrestling. Can you believe that? Moms against wrestling. I remember, I'm going to tell you a little story. I told the story many times on this show before, several times. It was WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans, Louisiana. I was going to take my dad. My dad was unable to go anywhere, physically unable to go anywhere. So the next best thing was taking my mom. We lived in Baton Rouge, Louisiana at the time. We got a rental car. had a nice rental car, drove down to New Orleans, Louisiana for WrestleMania, came back. WrestleMania was one night. I went to Hall of Fame that Saturday night. WrestleMania that Sunday night. So it was that Saturday night we drove back to Baton Rouge. Then came back to New Orleans that Sunday for WrestleMania. This is back when WrestleMania was one night, like I said. So, we get there. Mind you, my mom is a Steeler fan. She's okay with the Saints. She's a Steeler fan. Ain't nobody in the building on this particular occasion for football. Nothing wrong with football. Don't want to be a football fan, but on this particular day, this is a very special day. This is our Super Bowl for professional wrestling. You are surrounded by wrestling fans, surrounded by Saints fans. No love for the Steelers today. My mom tried to fake it to make it best she could. She sat there. I believe she was in the lobby with the opening WrestleMania 30 with The Rock, Austin, and Hulk Hogan. And I believe shortly after Daniel Bryan, no, my voice is gone after John Cena, Bray Wyatt. She came in mid-match with Daniel Bryan, Triple H. Sat with me, watched the show. This is live at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome at the time. My mom faked it to make it best she could. I picture it like this. Think about Ariel and Squidward. Okay? Ariel, when she's singing a song, Part of Your World, that's how I'm feeling. My mom is enjoying herself to be part of my world as far as wrestling is concerned, having a good time. Meanwhile, she's like, Squidward, I don't want to be here. This is not my element, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, my mom faked it to make it. Moms don't care about wrestling. Nobody they care about wrestling. They grew up watching wrestling and they still love it today, or they're wrestlers themselves. There's only two ways moms care for wrestling. They either wrestle themselves or they grew up watching it, still watching it this day, still love the product. Anyway, my mom faked it to make it as best she could. She after John Cena, Bray Wyatt, she left. I don't think she in the lobby. Mind you, it's a 4-hour show. I don't think she in the lobby. She in the car. It's a 4-hour show, mind you. So, she in the car. I'm enjoying myself. I lose my voice after Bray Wyatt, John Cena match. I had to leave early to avoid traffic after Undertaker, John Cena. At the Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. Mind you, the whole freaking world is at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Okay? The whole world is at the Mercedes Superdome. So, we gotta leave early. So I left that night to avoid traffic. But the whole point of that is my mom cares less for wrestling, but she loves me, so she faked it to make it best she could. That's one of my favorite memories of my mom. But happy birthday to you. Let's get into some wrestling while y'all mushy and start happy tears start flowing. Let's get into some wrestling. It was today, but Sunday at the time, Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. I want to talk about Mick Foley as contributions to professional wrestling. Mick Foley has paid his dues and then some in professional wrestling. Mick Foley has been through barbed wire baseball. He's been here with barbed wire baseball bats, barbed wire tables, set on fire, all kind of stuff. He's been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Mick Foley has given his body to professional wrestling. And every now and then it don't return the favor. But I like to give Mick Foley my sincerest respect. I got to meet Mick Foley at Comic-Con. Funny story. I thought it was a wrestling event. I saw Mick Foley on the thing. Nothing else. Didn't read any further. Mick Foley gonna be this. All I need to know. I went over there thinking it's a wrestling event. No wrestling fan in sight. I didn't see John Cena's shirts. I didn't see Bray Wyatt's shirts. I didn't see Brock Lesnar's shirts. I didn't see The Rock shirts, old school. I ain't see nothing wrestling related nowhere. What's going on? And I put 2 and 2 together. I see Batman. I see Superman stuff. Batman stuff. Iron Man stuff. That crazy chick from they used to date Joker. What's her name? I can't remember her name right now. But she used to date Joker. That crazy stuff. Harley Quinn. I saw Harley Quinn stuff. I see Iron Man stuff. DC Universe. Marvel Universe. What's going on? Oh man, I'm at Comic-Con. Anyway, I got to meet Mick Foley, great guy. Mind you, I have enough money for a T-shirt and not a T-shirt, an autograph and a picture. I just got enough for to get something to eat. I went to Q&A sessions, Q&A panels. That was the only thing free on the thing. Was Q&A panels. I went to all of them Q&A panels. That's the only thing that was free. And I got to meet Mick Foley. Now, mind you, Mick Foley could have said, F off. You got a picture for money or autograph? You wasted my time. Mick Foley was kind enough to answer a few questions I had. Mind you, after little to no break, signing autographs, taking pictures all day long. He's exhausted. He's tired. And you will come over here and ask me some questions. You ain't got no money. Nah, kick rocks. He had the right to say that. Every right to say that. I would have deserved it. But before it was kind enough to answer some questions, blah, blah, blah. And it was cool, dude. So I got to give my respect to Mick Foley. Speaking of respect, there's one man that's anonymous of the past 20 years who lives like this, creating hustle, loyalty, and respect. That is one John Cena. Now, I've talked trash about John Cena over the years. Yes, I have. I talked to John Cena like a dog on Facebook. Now, I gotta admit, I respect John Cena. He's an incredible athlete. The work ethic is ridiculous. I respect John Cena. I just didn't like John Cena. But man, I gotta give a shout out to John Cena as well. 20 years, he's still giving people advice. He's still learning from teaching the best. In fact, let's take a moment to recognize John Felix Anthony Cena Jr. Hang on a second. I did the best intro and I had to wait for this advertisement. That sucks. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena. He's well deserved this respect.
You've always been the hardest working guy in show business, John. You continue to be that to this day. I honestly sincerely want to tell you congratulations on 20 years. We miss you and we love you.
There's no one else in this business that I've ever seen your work ethic and your character. I'm honored to have worked with you. I'm honored to call you my friend. Tonight's your night, man. Congratulations. You deserve it.
John, we had a lot of great times in the middle of that ring. But I must say you was more than a wrestler. You were a student of this game.
Thank you for being an excellent leader. Thank you for always being so giving, both as a performer and outside of the ring.
John, you have inspired a locker room of coworkers through your dedication to your craft, and you've inspired a generation of millions with your dedication to them.
Arguably the greatest superstar in the history of the WWE. But not only that, through those 20 years, becoming the greatest ambassador and truly representing what it means to be a WWE superstar.
Yes, sir. All due respect to the one John Cena. Let me tell you something about John. I have over the years talked trash about John Cena, the character. John Cena, the human being, is a decent guy. There was that Marky Mark wannabe character, that free rap style. Yeah, that saves his career. He's about to get fired. 2003, early 2003. 2002, 2003. He's about to get fired. This ain't working. This ain't it. This ain't it. And John has paved the way to be where he is now, man. I'll tell you, all due respect to John Cena, Mick Foley, John Cena, different few other folks. I'm excited. I got coffee. I have a huge cup of coffee. I'm excited. I'm all over the place. But I'm going to tell you the set in a moment. First of all, before we get there, I've got to do push, keep, or fire. It's been a minute. Let's start with, we got 3 victims for the day. We got Paul Wight, W-I-G-H-T. Used to be the Big Show. We got Julia Hart. And I'm going to put up, who am I going to put up? Let's see here. I got Julia Hart, the Big Show, and Jungle Boy. Who is going to get put up for push, keep, or fire? Who would you push? Who would you keep? Who would you fire? For those of you not familiar with this, what you do. This is inspired by Taz's Bench Cut Start. I put my own spin on it. Push, keep, or fire. In the wrestling business, you push somebody, give them more opportunities. Obviously, keep them around. Keeping them around. That down the road, give more opportunities, not right now. And of course, fired. In the wrestling business, when you say released, that's the soft way of saying you got fired. That's just the soft way of saying you got fired. Now, if you ask for your release in the wrestling business, you ask for your release, you're quitting. If you are released, that's the soft way of saying you got fired. Let's get into it in just a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, I play all kinds of commercials here. I'm going to play some more. I'm going to go see it Sunday and Monday, but check out Minions, The Rise of Gru. Let me pull it up. Check out Minions, The Rise of Gru in theaters this Friday. I'm going to see it Saturday, Sunday. You check it out. Theaters, in theaters Saturday, Sunday. It's theaters right now. I'm all over, y'all excuse me, I'm all over the place. In theaters right now. I'm going to see it Sunday and Monday. Check it out. The Rise of Gru.
Good night. Good night. Yes, good night. Good night!
Minions! There are a lot of other villains in the world, but I am going to be a super villain.
This world is mine for the taking. Make me king as we move toward a new world order.
This puny little child thinks he can be a villain.
I am pretty despicable. Alright, I'm not Minnie. Please stop calling me that.
Time to strike!
My minion will save me.
You like picking on little guys, huh? I am a master of Kung Fu.
Teach a new kung fu for smushy smushy?
I will teach you.
So here I go, it's my shot.
Now you.
This may be the only opportunity that I got.
Kevin.
Check it out in theaters right now. Well, not right now, but this Friday. I'm going to see it Saturday and Sunday. Check it out. Now, let's start with Push, Keep, or Fire, shall we? We got Julia Hart. Not related to the Hart family, I believe. We got Paul Wight and Jungle Boy. I would push Julia Hart. More, maybe give her a women's title shot down the road. Not now, down the road. I would, let's tell you what, flip that. I would push Jungle Boy. I'm going to take her spot for now. I'm going to push Jungle Boy. I'm going to keep Julia Hart. And of course, I fired the Big Show. Why? Paul Wight. Those that can't do, teach. Can't he wrestling anymore? Not saying he can, but is he able? Not saying he's able to. Can he wrestle anymore? That's the question. So I would keep Julia Hart. I would push Jungle Boy, one of the pillars of AEW, and I would fire Paul Wight. But then again, the rest of the business, Stephanie McMahon said this years ago, it was harsh, but she had a point. And the rest of the business, giants don't live very long. Look at the late great Andre the Giant. Look how long he lived. He was a young man when he died, Andre the Giant. 40-something, I believe. Outside of wrestling, basketball, outside of sports entertainment, outside of wrestling, basketball, soccer maybe. What uses a 7-foot-tall giant have outside of sports and sports entertainment? So that's my... It'd be security for somebody, I guess. That's large security you got. But that's my pick. Keep Push the Fire. I would keep Julia Hart. I would push Jungle Boy. I would fire the Big Show, Paul Wight. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel generous. In October, in August, I'm giving away a free piece. I feel generous. I'm feeling generous. What we gonna do? To win the free pizza, first come, first serve, mind you. All you got to do is name a WWE Hall of Famer that has never been WWE champion. That's all you gotta do. Name 3 Hall of Famers that were never WWE champion. It could be anybody from any era. It could be recently put in the Hall of Fame. Put in the Hall of Fame years ago. They could be still living. They could have passed on. I'm going to give you 3 of them for free. I've done this several times. I'm going to switch up my answers today. I've done this. I gave you Jared the King Lawler, Junkyard Dog, and Coco Beware for free. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. For free, I'll give you, controversially, the late, great Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Superfly. The Superfly Jimmy Snuka. I'm going to keep Jared the King Lawler. And the Honky Tonk Man. His cousin, actually. The Honky Tonk Man. Jared the King Lawler. And Jimmy Superfly Snuka. I'm excited. I got too much coffee this morning. But anyway, that is how you get your free piece. They 3 Hall of Famers. Those are free, by the way. Don't use that. That's free. That's this example. Name 3 Hall of Famers that were never WWE champion. They could be alive. They could be dead. From any era. When the wrestlers on the radio, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, 2000s, 2010. They could be in the Hall of Fame just recently or years ago. Now here's the rules. You can't relate to anybody on the Wrestle Tracks team. In any way, shape, or form. You gotta be 18 years or older. And by law, I'm required to say no person necessary. If you are selected, we're going to select at complete random. First person to answer the question wins. First come, first serve kind of deal. you get a free pizza. Now, obviously, nowadays, everybody's not comfortable giving their address and all that stuff. So give us the address where you go pick up your pizza at. I'm about to say Taco Bell. Is it Pizza Hut, Domino's, Mr. Jim's, or wherever you pick up your pizza at? I recommend Domino's or Pizza Hut. You can track your pizza. Or if you rather pick it up, give us the location of the store. We'll take care of it. You go pick it up and you enjoy a nice free pizza. We have the right to choose the size of the pizza. You choose the flavor. We choose the size. Whatever you want on the pizza, we have the right to choose the flavor of the pizza, the size of the pizza. Large, medium, small, whatever. You got 18 years or older. No purchase necessary. If you are selected, all we need is your name and your number. We'll take care of the pizza. We'll give you the number, the tracking number for your pizza. Send it to you, SMS or email it to you, and you can track your pizza from there. And once you eat your pizza, we'll delete all information. You're good to go. Those who don't feel comfortable with that, give us a location where you pick up your pizza at, and you're good to go. Pizza Hut, Domino's, Mr. Jim's, Papa John's, whatever you get your pizza from. You feel like going out and picking it up. I know everybody's that comes to give us their address. That's fine and well. That's how you get a free pizza from Wrestling Tracks. Once again, name 3 Hall of Famers that were never, ever WWE champion. For free, I'm gonna give you. I'm switching my answer this time. I'm gonna give you Jerry the King Lawler, Jimmy, super fly, Snooker, a honky tonk man. Those are examples I give you for free. Where's the thing, we'll contact you. Hey, you want a new pizza? If you rather pick it up, let us know where you get it from. We'll take care of it, and you go pick it up. We choose the size of the pizza. You choose the flavor, all that stuff. Now, that's out the way. Let's talk about booking. Every now and then it's cool to give away a quality pay-per-view event for free. Like this Wednesday. I don't know when Blood and Guts is. Let me see when Blood and Guts is for AEW. I gotta look it up here. AEW Blood and Guts 2022. That sounds like a pay-per-view, but you're getting it away for free on your network. It's going to be for free on TBS, I want to say. Yeah. Blood and Guts 2022. I don't see nothing on Wikipedia. But I will say this. If you're going to do that, you need to make sure it's worth it. I'm trying to find it. I don't see nothing on here. This is last year's card, Blood and Guts. I'm not going to do that card right now. But last year's card is pretty interesting. This year, I don't know. But anyway, you can do that every once in a while. Give away a free pay-per-view on television. An event, like quality stuff on television. If you're going to do that, make sure it's worth my time. Like, I wouldn't put Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns for free on TV. I can make you pay for it and make you wait for it. The smart thing to do is make you wait for it. Like Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, SummerSlam. Let's take you back. Roman Reigns mollywopped, as the kids say. Mollywopped Matt Riddle. Takes the microphone. Hey, y'all, there's nobody left. Ain't nobody left. I'm going on vacation for a while. I'll see y'all later. Roman Reigns getting to exit the ring, and all of a sudden, Brock Lesnar shows up. Looks at, get in the ring, don't say a word, looking dead in the eyes, about to shake his hand, and Roman Reigns fell for it. Shook his hand. Oh my goodness. Roman Reigns shook his hand, got the F5. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, last man standing match. No pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. Last man standing for 10 seconds. The count of 10 is your winner. I say we do something like this. For the last time, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. If Brock loses, win, lose, or draw, whoever loses this match, win or draw, it's over. That's it. No more. Neither of you two will wrestle each other as long as you're employed by WWE. That's my 2 cents in there. Win, lose, or draw. Neither of them will wrestle each other as long as they're employed by WWE. But I can only drink. Let's take you back to June 28, 1998. This very day, not the very day, that was a Tuesday at the time. My mom's birthday, by the way. June 28, 1998. I didn't have pay-per-view at the time, so I had to wait till the next night on Raw. I'm gonna get the whole card. I want to specifically point out Undertaker, Mankind, who was Mick Foley. So, in this match, let's start at the beginning, shall we? Too Cool. Oh, not Too Cool. It was, no. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. The Headbangers, Mosh and Thrasher. We'll take and Tonka Michinoku. Defeated Kaientai, Funaki, Dick Togo, and Men's Toy. Y'all, this is different time, different era. Ken Shamrock defeated Jeff Jarrett for the King of the Ring semifinals. The Rock defeated Dan Severn, the Beast Dan Severn, King of the Ring semifinal match. Too much, long for Too Cool, too much. The late great Brian Christopher, Scott Taylor, Scotty Too Heidi defeated Al Snow and his mannequin head, and the special guest referee Jerry the King Lawler. X-Pac defeated the late great Owen Hart. The New Age Outlaws, Billy Gunn and Road Dogg defeated the Midnight Express for the Tag Team Championship. Kid Shamrock won the King of the Ring tournament, one of the most forgotten people in the King of the Ring. There's only two forgotten King of the Rings: Ken Shamrock and Billy Gunn. Defeated The Rock by submission in the King of the Ring final. That brutal Hell in a Cell match with Mick Foley and Undertaker. Now, here's the thing. Mick Foley walks in the cell, not in the cell. He goes climbs to the top of it. Undertaker climbs on the top of it. They battle it out. At some point, Mick Foley thrown off Hell in a Cell. And that's what JR makes that famous, oh my God, he's broken in half. Good God Almighty, he's broken in half. And somehow Mick Foley gets up. Okay? How in the hell is he standing? How is he walking? How is that possible? Mick Foley, is he charged off the scooter, off the stretcher? I want some more. Climbs back up the cell. They battle it out on top of the cell. Undertaker choke slams Mick Foley through the top of the cell. He's been thrown off. He's been choke slammed through the first time. And they keep battling it out. The referee said, fine. They want to fight, let them fight. Like to sell up. Mick Foley, best he could, didn't get the job done against The Undertaker at Hell in a Cell, the most brutal match, and there's a part in there. Mick Foley has a tooth up his nose. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that. Mick Foley is one tough SOB, if you will. I'm trying to do my Dusty voice, Dusty Rhodes voice, if you will. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take you back in time. I'm watching it right now, in fact, King of the Ring 1998, available on Peacock. Just type in King of the Ring 98, it'll take you to type in Google. King of the Ring 1998, it'll take you to Peacock, and you're good to go. That's about it for this morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go have birthday lunch with my mama in a little while. Hope you have a great day. By the way, we have problems with our discount codes at WrestleTracks.com. We're working on it. I'm working on the code. You're going to have to pay full price right now. It sucks. Paying full price sucks. Don't worry, we'll fix it. Take care of it. Hopefully by October, should be ready to roll. Our discount codes. You shop with us until then. The prices be what they be. At WrestleTracks.com. Thank you so much for listening to it. By the way, WrestleTracks is brought to you by Back and Delivery Some More LLC. They put the D in delivery. You have a city license, you can drive trucks, you want more information? 888-712-2587. That's 888-712-2587. Look at all their services at WeGotBackup.com. That's WeGotBackup.com. I'll see you guys Thursday night with David Burton, 9 o'clock. I might drop a show Thursday morning at 9 a.m., 8:30, 9 a.m., and then we'll come back at 9 o'clock with David Burton. And we're going to put everything together like a pot of gumbo. I'll get his take on Forbidden Door and much more. Josh Wynn should be in the house with me Saturday. Hopefully, Josh Wynn will be in the house Saturday. I can't promise these dates. I can just think what's going down. We will see you guys Thursday night at 9 o'clock. By the way, this Saturday in Vegas, get your money together. Meet us in Vegas for Money in the Bank. Destiny awaits in the form of the Money in the Bank contract. We got to go. Have a great day. I'll see you Thursday, 9 o'clock with David Burton. See ya.